Hey guys, Lenny Turner here, and I apologise for you not being able to see my face this video, which I know is going to upset a lot of you because you didn't really want to see the guitar, you wanted to see me. I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm in my room and there's no space for me to push my chair back so you can see the whole of me, so I'll just give you a quick tour of my room actually, because obviously last video I was in my brother's room. It's my Game of Thrones poster, it's my Batman poster, my Black Veil Brides poster, and my Green Day poster. It's my bed, TV. There's only one guitar, but there should be three. Obviously I'm using one of them right now, chair and all that. So yeah, that's my new room. Hope you liked it. And yeah, it was there. So obviously this is the second part of All My Heart by Sleeping with Sirens. If you didn't catch the first part and you're watching this now, there's no point in you watching this, so go and learn the first part. I'll put a link in the description, or if I haven't, I'll probably forgotten it and you'll find it on my channel, but hopefully I will remember it. And so yeah, let's get into it. The tuning, if you can't remember, is in D, so it's like a whole step down from standard. So it's D, A, F, C, G, and D. So if you're not in that, go down to that now, because that's how Sleeping with Sirens play it. And in terms of chords, this second part uses exactly the same chords, so I'm not going to teach you the chords in order to save time. I know I talk a lot anyway, so I'll just save a bit of time. So if you don't know the chords, go back in the first video and I will explain them, but for now we're just going to focus on the strumming pattern and which chords to use when. So I'll play you through the part that I'm going to teach you now. It's the verse, and then obviously I'll teach you that, and then I'll play you the chorus, which is basically the same, there's just a few extra chords in there. So this is the part I'll be teaching you today. Okay, so that's the verse, and let me get into that. So the first chord is that D chord that I taught you in the last one. Hopefully you knew a D chord before that, but anyhow. And then you take it, so I'll just teach you the chords now and then I'll get into the strumming pattern. So it's that D, and then you take your second finger off, so it's D sus2. And then you put your third finger on to make it D sus4. And then obviously back to the D. And the strumming pattern, let me just show you here. I play so I'll teach you that right now. Obviously if you think that's a bit too hard and you won't be able to get that, just play the chords right now, just sort of bear with me. So it's that's the first bit. So what you're doing there, you're playing the D chord and then you're sort of muting it, so it's like, do you hear that slight mute? So like, you don't have to sort of play it on all strings, you just have to sort of slightly hit the D. Okay? Once you've done that, so, and obviously with that I just, that's when you take your finger off. So you've done that, and then you hit it once with the D, and then you take your second finger off and play the D. So it's, okay. Okay, so you've played this, and then you hit them, sorry you don't hit, you play it muted, the D chord, twice. Okay, so it's, I'll just show you the strumming now, so it's, okay. And then after that, with your finger-wise, you are keeping your second finger off and you're still on the D sus2. And you are going to play the D sus2 once, and then use your pinky to reach the D sus4, and you're going to play that straight afterwards. So that bit was, so there's no sort of second fret in between, you just go straight from 0 to 3. So that bit was, okay. Watch the strumming now. Sorry, started on the wrong chord. Okay. Next, after that, you just play it muted twice again. So, okay. and then once again you play the D chord, normal D chord. Well, technically it's a C chord, but we're calling it a D chord. Play that, and then take your second finger off. So all together we've got sorry, ignore what I just said. So we've got up to this, and then instead of doing this, sorry, I made a mistake there. You do this. Sorry about that. So just to not confuse you, this is how it should sound. The bit I'm teaching you right now. Okay, so yeah, sorry. You play the D sus4, and then you get down to the D again. Okay, so all together, I'll teach you that. I'll play along with the bit I just taught you then. Okay, so once you've done that, I play it once muted again. So do you hear that mute at the end? Listen carefully. Okay, so and then what I do, I just play this. So I play the D chord twice, and then the sus2 even faster twice. So it's like da 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 da. Okay, so all together, play along if you can. I'll play it once with the fingers and then once with the strumming. Okay. Now with the strumming. Okay. In terms of up and down strumming, I'm not going to teach you that because obviously I play it to suit me, so I'm hoping you guys can just sort of figure out a way to play that suits you the best, because everyone sort of prefers something else. But if you are struggling with that, then please comment below. So altogether, that first bit was. And then we move to the next chord, which was this one. I've actually figured out this morning that it's a G major 7. Obviously I've explained how to play that in the previous video, and it's exactly the same strumming pattern. It's obviously you're still using these two fingers to make it sort of taking it off and putting them on again. It's exactly the same. So it's okay. So if you're confused about that, basically go from this D chord, play what I taught you, and then take this first finger and put it on the second fret of the A string, and just play exactly the same with these, in terms of these three fingers in the strumming. Just this finger's in a different place, and that's all the difference. So all together. And then once again, exactly the same with the D chord. And then so this is the fourth time, so the third or fourth chord change, you know what I mean. And then you stay on this chord, so it's like you just sort of stay on that chord. If you want to, I'll just quickly teach you that strumming pattern I use, but obviously just hit it if you want. But this is how I play it. So you play it open once, and then you mute it. So hit, mute, hit, mute, mute. So and then hit again. So one more mute, one more hit, and then let that one ring. So and then I just sort of play it fast twice to get into the next bit. Okay, and that, I'm not sure if that plays 2 or 3 times, but basically when he starts singing, you still have All My Heart. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. He starts off playing this, instead of going back to this, he starts playing this. So I'll just teach you that now. So obviously, I think it's the chorus, so when the chorus starts to happen, you play this, which I've already taught you. And then you move into this chord, okay, which is first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd finger just behind it on the 2nd fret of the G, so together they sound like your 3rd finger, 3rd fret B, so all together it's like, and you play the E string as well, play it open, so it's and you play that 5 times, no muting, just open. Make sure you're strumming from the D string, don't strum these 2 bottom strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you play the D chord twice. So, it's quite a fast change there, but you'll get it in the end. And then just once with the D sus4. Okay? So that last bit was, and then obviously it gets into the same thing again. It's a very repetitive song, but I thought I'd go into depth with the strumming and the chords and the chorus and everything. So yeah, and that's basically it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play along with everything I've taught you. I'm going to play the opening bit once, like the verse bit once, and then I'm going to play the chorus bit. So I'm not sure whether or not to do the fingers or the strumming. I'll do the strumming, seeing as this mainly focused on the strumming. If you want to learn the, obviously go back on the finger and just rewind the video. So this is what I've taught you today. Play along if you can. I'll play a bit slower. Fingers. Okay, I really hope this has helped you. Again, sorry that you couldn't see my face, it must be a bit weird. But yeah, I'm sure you coped. If you have any queries, please comment. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, this has been Lenny Turner. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any requests, please comment, because I have no idea what to do next. So if you've got anything you'd like to learn, comment and I will do it. And if you like these videos, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button, because I don't spam your inbox or anything. I only upload about every 2 or 3 weeks, so it's always nice to get an extra fan. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.